Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Something pretty, unbelievable or really touching happened yesterday. This client of mine, client and friend, I've known her for many years, very many years. Okay? Very beautiful woman, very beautiful. Very talented, very gifted. Everything great about her. She's in her 40s. Beautiful body. She maintains it. No surgery, nothing, natural. Beautiful looks. And the best part is, she not only supplements this, good looks with her character. She's very intelligent. And, her values, her morals is just... this is a girl who can easily get any guy. Easily get a sugar daddy with a click of a finger. She has got, it's not that she has gotten offers from people, money, and some guys have been sincere also. They've been very rich. They say, I'll take care of you and if you're my girl and all. But she has refused. So, this beautiful woman, who is a model, she's a small-time actress. She has starred in many ads and she's a public figure. Okay? She told me, because she's my client, Loy, I want to share something with you. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And she told me, Loy, this dream of modeling and, being a model and being an actress and all that. I said, yeah. She said, Loy, I've decided to give it up. The minute she said that, I stopped everything I was doing. I was doing something else, she was chatting and and when she said that, I said, wait, listen. I just read it. I said, can we have a call? I normally, very rarely, if ever, ask a client, let's have a call. Normally the client asks me, let's have a call. So she said, yeah, sure. Then I started to talk to her. I asked her what happened. And she told me, Loy, I've been trying for so many years, since childhood, to get into modeling, to get into movies, and I've decided it's not for me. I'm not going to succeed in this endeavor. And even if I do get into it, there are quite a number of hurdles and choices which I don't want to get into. You know what I'm talking about. Modeling, you need to sleep around, or the cow, what you call it, casting couch, yeah, where you have to sleep around in order to get favors and to get opportunities. And when she said that, even though she didn't sound sad or upset, I knew how much pain she would have gone through to accept that. Just imagine, you have given up relationships, you have given up marriage, you have given up career choices, you have given up opportunities to pursue your dream. And with this girl, she's a woman in her 40s. I wouldn't say she's old, because she maintains herself beautifully. She's really mature in terms of her thinking. For her to give up on what she had from childhood takes a lot of courage, See, we live in a day and age where people say, follow your dream, follow your passion, never give up on your dream, no matter what. You get someone who is holding the Oscar and standing, and they say, never let anyone tell you what to do, and, never give up, and I was sleeping on the streets, and today I'm holding the, if I can do it, you can do it. So many people will tell you, actors, actresses, when they get the award and trophy, and when a boxer wins a boxing match or wins a world title. Here's the thing. What is the percentage of people who can claim that? Like a world championship title. So many boxers, when they win it, they say, oh, believe in your dreams. Let no one tell you what to do. And it's not even 0.1%. It's 0.00000. That small. It's like it would have been much more easier for you to win a $1 billion lottery ticket than to do this. Like, how many of you can become like Usain Bolt? How many of you can become like Lady Gaga? How many of you can be like Mike Tyson? How many of you can win an Oscar? Come on, man. It's so many factors, and the biggest one of them among all, yes, it is lots of hard work, lots of talent, lots of luck comes into play. Like I always tell people, no matter how talented, gifted, hardworking you are, if you are stuck in Syria or in Africa or some war-torn region, you would never, no matter what you do. Tell me, if someone is in Syria right now and the bombing is going on, no matter how enterprising you are, no matter how creative you are, or you're in Afghanistan, what do you think is going to happen? You know, I could feel the pain. And I told her, I actually told her this, I know how many years you lived on just a bowl of rice and little food. I know how many years you slept in someone else's house because there was no money to pay the rent or the electric bill. Or, you know, this girl has suffered like mad to pursue her dream. Not for 1 year, 2 years, many years. And finally, obviously, it's not that she was suffering. Now she is well placed in the corporate world. For her to close this chapter is a big thing, man. I know how it feels because once upon a time, I wanted to be a radio jockey. I wanted to be a famous actor and anchor and DJ and so many things. At some point, you know, you need to be realistic. You need to give yourself a deadline. Okay, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen within this 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. But if it doesn't happen, you need to close the chapter and move on. And keep in mind, not everyone who achieves that lofty goal is happy. There are so many people who got into fighting, let's say boxing, only to have brain damage or their body is so badly bruised. They spend the rest of the money taking care of their health. Like, best example, Ronnie Coleman. Just Google search Ronnie Coleman, the bodybuilder. He won the Mr. Olympia title 8 times. He is known as a legend. Today, he's in his 50s, I think. He's on a wheelchair. He has damaged his body so bad with steroids and heavy weights. He's, half his body cannot move. There are fighters who fought so many times. They have brain damage, their hands are shaking, they have so many complications. Then there are these people who are athletes who achieved Olympic gold and all that. But today they have fallen into financial crisis because nobody wants to give them a job. See, look, I'm not trying to be the messenger of gloom and doom. Neither am I going to tell you, don't run for your dream but I think you need to be practical. Like I got this once upon a time I got this parents who came with this young boy. This young boy wanted to be the next Sachin Tendulkar, who is for cricketer. I met young boys who want to be Lionel Messi, who want to be, Cristiano Ronaldo. What are the chances, man? That also is an Indian based in Dubai. What are the chances? I know people say always believe in yourself, be positive, law of attraction. What fucking law? There is no such thing as law. You're using two different words, putting them together, and you're claiming something else. Attraction is one thing, law is another. Law is, it's like you do this, you get this. It's a definitive statement. There's no such thing as a law of attraction. Show me where it's stated. Then they'll give, many years ago, The Secret. Remember Rhonda Byrne? Yeah, the only person who became rich with that book is Rhonda Byrne. Nobody else became rich. It's all that woo-woo magic. This new generation that came. I can feel the law of attraction. I can feel checks coming in. Pseudoscience nonsense, man. Sometimes I think you need to be real with yourself. Are you going to be a film actor? Are you going to be a multi-billionaire? Are you going to be... See, look. Sometimes people tell me, Loy, I want to get into movies and this and that. I ask them, are you willing to give your ass? Are you willing to get down on your knees and put it in your mouth? I know it sounds very dirty and degrading. That's a reality, man. It's not going to be easy. And the sad part is, sometimes maybe you will be on your track to achieve your goals and whatever, but there's no guarantee that you'll do it. Most probably, you'll not. Most probably. Before I conclude, I'll give you one small example. In UFC, you have this guy, his name is Conor McGregor. He's from Ireland. He's a UFC fighter, MMA fighter, and he achieved legendary status. I mean, wow. When he came in, he created so much of noise, so much of buzz. The whole world was fascinated. And today, he's the highest selling pay-per-view fighter. Even though he's no longer a champion. He achieved champion status, but now he's declining. He became a multi-millionaire. Now, because of him, so many fighters in Ireland, so many boxers, fighters, they want to be the next Conor McGregor. And there is this one young boy who is in his 20s who just joined the UFC. And obviously UFC is a MMA organization. They are hyping him. They're saying, yes, he's going to achieve. And he was giving the backstory. When I was small, my mother told me, get a real job. But I wanted to be a fighter. Then she wanted to send me to college. I dropped out. She said, you can't stay in the house. But I still didn't go to college. I went to the gym. And I wanted to be a fighter. Finally, my mother said, get a real job or you can't stay in the house. He's saying, I still continued fighting. And today I'm in the UFC, which is a great achievement. He's in the premier organization in the world. But he's just stepped in. Now, during the interview, he said, see, he is telling, see, my mother, nobody believed in me. I believed in myself. And today I've achieved the first step. I'm going to be a world champion. I'm going to be a legend. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. Just imagine, he just got into the organization, which is a big milestone. But now after you get in, you'll have to fight people who are equally ambitious. You'll have to compete with the best of the best in the world. And everything has to be aligned perfectly for you to win the championship title. And after you win the title, you have to hold on to the title for many years. Now, what are the chances that he can do that? Does he have a chance? Yes. It's like saying, do you have a chance to win a lottery? Yes. Will you win it? Is the question. I mean, how many fighters, forget that, how many boxers, how many MMA fighters, how many karate guys, how many sumo wrestlers, how many are there in the world? Out of that, who achieves legendary status of becoming the greatest in the world? We have one Muhammad Ali. We have one Floyd Mayweather. We have one in each generation or era. Out of how many people? 6 billion? So, see, look, what I want to tell you is, yes, it's good to have a dream. Yes, it's good to have a passion. Yes, it's good to believe in the impossible. So many brands and companies, even countries like UAE says, impossible is nothing. Yeah, try jumping from here to the moon. Show me. It's impossible. No? Nothing is impossible. Jump and show me. Or jump from the building, a tall building, and float in the air. It's not, nothing is impossible, right? Or become you who's listening to me. If you feel nothing is impossible, become a billionaire and show me, no? It's very easy to say all this, man. But the funny thing is, a person who does it, one person who holds an Oscar or who wins a world title, after they get it, when the cameras are clicking, they'll give you a sob story. I was once like you. Today I've achieved my dreams. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. Believe in your dreams. All this sounds good, man. Question is, in a population of 6 billion, what are your chances of reaching there? Yes, you can say, aim for the moon, at least you'll go to the stars, or aim for the stars, at least you'll go to the moon. Whatever. Fine, that is all fine. But I think people need to be realistic about life. And when you're realistic, I think it's much better than fooling yourself, giving yourself a incredible high. Impossible is nothing. Only to end up 50 or like me, 40-year-old, half-naked guy walking in a forest. Yeah, don't become like me, huh? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you think impossible is nothing? These motivational coaches, this inspirational stuff, or do you need to be practical? And yeah, for this girl who finally, after so many years, man, imagine from childhood till 40, for her to give up on a dream, it's not a joke. I have nothing but respect for her, absolute respect, that she had the courage to face the truth and be real with herself. That is what I wanted to share with you in this video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Alright? You guys take care. This is me signing off. Chal.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.